the way the best salespeople, the highest paid salespeople in the country present the numbers. Okay? I gave you pens with highlighters, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm going to control, to the best of my ability, the numbers that Jason pays the most attention to. I can't stop him from looking at the numbers because we used to do it like this. So here are your payments. Okay? I'm not going to do that. But before he ever sees the numbers, I'm going to make sure Jason understands all the value that comes with this Dodge Charger. Okay? Because if we want Jason to give us all the money, would it be a good idea to remind him of all the value? Mm-hmm. Now, would we have talked about Motor Trend before this? Mm-hmm. Would we have talked about the best value guarantee before this? Would we have talked about the exchange policy, the warranty? Yes. Does the customer hear everything we say, Delwyn?
No.
Nuka, does the customer remember everything we say?
Yes, they remember.
They don't remember shit.
They don't.
Okay?
You got good customers.
Yeah.
No. By the way,
I know what he was saying. They remember, but they act like they don't remember. I know what he's saying.
well, look, isn't this the most tense part of the process?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking Jason to pay $30,000. Remember, Jason doesn't buy cars very often. Is it hard for a consumer to say yes to a $30,000 purchase?
Yes, it is.
The answer is yes. We want to make it easy for them. So it might sound something like this. Jason, first things first. There's no such thing.
Perfect time. Perfect time.
Back. You guys miss me.
Yes, we did. There's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong vehicle. The Charger you picked out,
Yeah.
right color,
It is.
right equipment,
It's what I've been looking for.
right year, right miles.
Everything's exactly what I've been hoping for.
So we've got the right vehicle. Jason, this is a certified vehicle. So not only is it the right vehicle, this is a better and more reliable vehicle because it's been through a thorough inspection and reconditioning process.
Yep.
Okay? Now, Jason, there's people all over the city of Atlanta sitting in the same type of seat you are in front of people just like me and other dealerships around the country. All of them are at serious risk. I'm going to eliminate almost completely all your risk today. Risk number one, you don't want to buy somebody else's problem, do you?
I sure don't.
Well, the inspection and reconditioning process should have taken care of that. But just in case, we're going to provide you a 6-month, 7,500-mile warranty that's going to cover most of the mechanical workings of that vehicle. Okay? And by the way, if you plan on keeping the vehicle longer than 6 months, and you probably are,
Yeah.
make sure you check with our man Clarence. He'll show you how to stretch this coverage out to 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
Okay.
By the way, roadside assistance comes with that as well.
Wow, okay.
So you don't need to worry about buying somebody else's problem. Another fear, another risk people are at around the city, but not you, is the risk of paying too much.
Yes.
You can't pay too much for this vehicle because of our best value guarantee. What did I tell you we do? If during the next 5 days you find a similar vehicle to the one you buy from us, advertised for a lower price on any website in this country, and it comes with the same benefits we offer, what did I tell you we do?
You said in writing you would cut me a check back for the difference.
So you can't pay too much, can you?
No.
Nor can you get stuck with the wrong vehicle. You think it's the right vehicle, I think it's the right vehicle, and there's about a 95% chance it is the right vehicle. But for that 5%, we're going to provide you an exchange policy. During the next 5 days, you decide you want different color, different equipment, different seat, dog takes a dislike to it, bring it on back. We'll exchange it for another. That's not like a trade-in. You don't lose a single penny. Okay, don't put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer. Don't run into anything.
Okay.
Jason, all of this comes with your new Charger.
Wow.
Haven't even
Okay.
said numbers.
Say again?
Haven't even said the numbers.
No, I want to remind him of all the value.
Yeah.
Now the highlighter comes out. Okay.
I use the highlighter. I just don't use it this time.
We had to discount this vehicle $1,000. All right, we love your vehicle. We'll buy it for $5,000. And because you're trading it into us, you're saving an additional $350 in taxes.
Okay.
Okay? So what have I highlighted?
Trade value,
The
saving,
trade-
and
the-
discount.
The discount, the trade value, and the tax credit. All right? Now over here, I'm going to show you your different ownership options. You want a high payment or a low payment, Jason?
Obviously, yeah, like the lowest I can get.
The more money you put down, the lower your payment. I saved you money over here, I saved you money here. You want to save some more money? Put down cash. Reduce the balance to finance. Doesn't matter who you finance it with, you're going to pay fewer finance charges.
Okay.
And it also gives you the option to trade or sell it sooner if you so desire. So hold that thought. Here I'm going to give you 3 terms. I'm going to show you a short-term loan. You want to save a bunch of money? Shorten your term. You'll pay way fewer finance charges. You get to the dream payment faster, which is no payment at all, and you can trade it sooner. But at 72 months, it's a beautiful term too. The payment goes way down, yet you still have the financial freedom and flexibility to gain many of the same benefits I talked about here. Just do it in your own time frame because there is no prepayment penalty.
Okay.
And that's the best of both worlds right in the middle. So first things first, which cash down number is going to work best for you?
I'm prepared. Somewhere between 4 and 6. Let's 5. I think 5. I can do 5.
Okay, I'm going to highlight this column right here. I love the way the deal's written up, okay? If I was going to go to work selling cars again, I would want my managers to write it up just like this. But I'm never going to ask the customer to pick one of 9 payments. Too confusing. What's easier to choose, one of 3 or one of 9?
Triplicate of choice.
Right. So, with your $5,000 down, this payment will be slightly less than on here, okay? This would be your high payment, save the most money.
Yeah.
Low payment, most financial freedom and flexibility, and best of both worlds. Put a check mark by the payment that's going to work best for you. Okay, it right down there.
Yeah, mine was, like I said, my math was inside of 1,000, but
Okay, right down there.
That's how you present the numbers.
Hey, right down there. I like that.
Does it make sense
Yeah, it makes too much
to review
sense.
this stuff?
Yeah, that just blew my a lot of sense.
Do you want your people presenting the numbers like
that
this?
is the way that
Yeah.
you see me bringing you guys. First, I clean up the pencil.
Yeah.
Then I'm bringing you to it, right, about not being a more shower than teller, directing where their eyes go, let their eyes read, but you direct her. But if you look at this, right, the first time you guys met, a lot of these principles that I keep talking about, I didn't meet with him this morning and go over this. We
No.
were just all taught one way from the car business,
just
right?
get better.
And this is the next level, you guys. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but these guys changed their pay plan. I got a $400 mini or 19% up to 10 cars.
I did
And
not
then
know
it-
that.
Then it walks up to 550 mini. So these guys, every car they sell inside 10, Steve, is a guaranteed 400. I tell these guys, you've been around the nation. When's the last time you saw 400 mini?
I've never seen a $400 mini, and I've been in 1,000 different stores.
Yeah, so that just started this month, man.
Cool. All right, now we got to sell more cars. Okay? And Motor Trend is designed to help you sell more cars.
Right, Blue?
All right?
So Steve keeps talking about the conceptual practice, right? What do I keep saying? If you're presenting an investment and someone's asking you about your Motor Trend, what do we know we've aired at? And what is he? And he even gives us a better tool to recap and bring that person to value before he shows investment, right? It's not, you don't want to be defending that as you go through because he's closed all that door for me.
Look, we don't think about this. You two don't think about it. You don't think about it. You don't think about it. I don't know if you do yet or not. Andrew definitely doesn't think about it. But it's a risky proposition for a customer to buy a car. The risk of buying the wrong car, the risk of buying somebody else's problem, the risk of paying too much. It's risky. If we can remove risk, it makes it easier for the customer to say yes. And you used a word, one of you did, I can't remember which one of you. You said you were selling me a car. Andrew, if we didn't know each other, and I met you outside of the dealership at a party or at church or wherever, and we got to chatting, and I said, "Hey, Andrew, what do you do for a living?" What would you tell me?